Hey everybody, and welcome back to Fargo. The NDSU Bison rip off 4 victories at the end of the season, including a 17-16 whooping of the Colorado Buffalo, and somehow we wind up as the 25th ranked team in the country. That seems unbelievably undeserved, but I mean, and now we're off to Orlando playing BYU in the Pop-Tart Bowl, so that was a mouthful. I barely got that out. Hopefully that didn't sound as badly as it sounded in my head. 60 degrees here in Orlando. Beautiful, beautiful Christmas Eve day, as the Bison are going to be the first to receive the ball. And I did have a decision to make in terms of the starting quarterback. Caleb Hoffner played well enough, right? He was a big part of those 4 victories we had at the end of the season, but I couldn't stomach another poor performance from him. And Taylor Lewis, he is a senior, so this will be the last football he plays probably in his life, at least at this level, right? I don't expect him to, nice drop there by Finn Jackson, I don't expect him to really make an impact in the NFL for sure, but probably not in Canada, or I can't imagine he plays football anywhere else. It's kind of my point, as Antonio Corner muscles through the first tackler and picks up 7. Bison facing their first 3rd down of the game here. See if Taylor can convert, and he's going to find Mike Simmons, who picks up the first down and takes a hit there on the right side of the field. But hey, conversion is good. Now this Cougars team is pretty. They're pretty talented. They're 9-3, as you can see there, 20th ranked in the. They're a grade 10 overall points above us, right? So I'm gonna be pretty happy if we can hang with them. After that last game, now we had a couple weeks to rest, but after that game down in Boulder, my team was pretty sore, pretty beat up, right? So we'll see if they can hang with these Cougars, as it looks like we're gonna do. I mean, this first drive is going exceptional. Big run there from Chris Foster. Kid's got 850 yards. There's a big fat white kid. Bringing down Christopher in the backfield. I guess he got back to the line, but yeah, Chris Foster's 150 yards away from hitting 1,000 yards. I don't believe he will have 150 yards today on the ground, but we're definitely going to keep running the ball with him to see how high we can get it. I would like him to be close to 1,000. Even if we get him 50 and he gets in the 900s, that'll be ooh, big tackle there, saving a first down. We're gonna try a little play-action boot here. I like Bates potentially coming open. We'll see if he can do it. The big backup tight end does not come open. Well, no, not open enough. As I fire it out, and Myron Wright drops it. Another senior, by the way, Myron Wright. This is the last ball he'll be playing in his life. As your Bison go down the field and turn the ball over. Cougar offense takes the field. What kind of an offense did the Cougars have? I truly do not know. As Josh Blue races out to the left side here. That wideout's going to bring in the reception. Pick up 9 yards on first down. Ball out to the 40. I assume the Mormons are not bad. That's my assumption based on the star quarterback that they have. Jake Ritzloff, it looked like his name was, but it's kind of... It's got that weird font, and I also can't read, so those things, they slow me down just a little bit, trying to read off names. But yeah, Jake Ritzloff, the quarterback for these Mormons, standing in shotgun now, got a 2nd and 7. Takes the snap, drops back, looks. Here comes pressure, but he's able to get it out to the tight end, who stretches the ball forward. When they stretch it like that, you just gotta slap it out of their hand. Holy smokes, dude. Gotta be getting some fumbles. This looks like a zone to me. Inside zone. Nope, it's not. It's going to be another wide open tight end. Is that a tight end? Number 20? That might be a wide out. No, it was a tight end. Number 20. As Ritzloff sends a man in motion. It's going to be a little fake pitch play. He's got a number of guys open, including a dropped pass there. And that was a nice way for that play to end. No complaints here on a drop pass. As RPO goes to the outside. Wide receiver pushes his way forward. Makes it a 3rd and 1. I'm going to give it a double mug look again. Bring Edo Scott to the center of the field here. And it's going to be a quarterback sneak, and that quarterback is shut down. Wow, what a play there on 3rd and short. And they set up again. You can just try it again? Is what we're going to do? Or is this going to be a run play? It's going to be a pitch play. Can our defense get out? You got to be shitting me, dude. You've got to be shitting me. This is the new and improved college football, by the way. This is with new AI. These players are making good decisions. Look at this. Look at Dean Mason. You've got to be actually kidding me. Aaron Tyson. Who was I using? Yeah, no, I was using Sam, and yeah, whatever. Unbelievable that Dean does not attack. He just stands flat-footed. Right there. Flat-footed Dean standing. Like, I guess, is he trying to protect the inside? But, I mean, he's not going to get it. He's 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage. He's not going to cut it back to the inside and pick anything up. So, Dean loses contain. Cougars score. What a miserable way for that first defensive possession to go for us as we allow a touchdown. But, hey, you know what? We got to just keep punching. Foster brings the ball out to the 40. We've got a 2nd and 3. Let's see what we can do here. It's going to be Myron, who hangs on this time. He dropped a 3rd down pass, but he hangs on to this one. Bringing up 3rd and 2, and that will be the first play of the 2nd quarter. What do you think Pete Hofstad's going to do here? Probably get stopped at the line? That'd be my guess. Yep. No. Yes, he is. He loses one, in fact. Unbelievable how Pete runs the ball, but it is what it is. As we try a fake punt here, fullback brings it in. Can you truck a guy this time? No, not really. He kind of scoots out of his way, and Stuart Young brings the ball down to the 36. Fake punt goes exceptionally well. I'm happy they haven't patched that yet. As Taylor Lewis takes the snap, and he's going to fire it out for corner, and it goes right over corner's head. Not the best decision there. I guess the decision was fine, but the actual talent to throw it was not there. As this will be Chris Foster up the middle. Gain of 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6. See if Finn Jackson can burn on a slant. I kind of like that. They only have 3 down linemen, which means I assume they're going to be blitzing, and they do, leaving corner open. And corner scampers out of bounds to the left side. Give Pete Hofstad another shot at it here up the middle. Picks up nothing. 2nd and 10, 7 minutes, 30 seconds to play. As Chris Foster gets another crack at it here, and he's going to be shut down for minimal gain. 3rd and 7, Taylor Lewis sends a man in motion. He's going to take the snap from under center. He's going to find Robert White, who hangs onto the ball, making it 4th and 1. I know we didn't convert on that first drive, but we're gonna try again. It's gonna be Robert White who brings it in, trying to get to the outside. He cannot, but he does pick up the first down and brings the ball down to the 4-yard line. Robert White, backup tight end with a clutch play there, and now it's gonna be Chris Foster up the middle, and he's just put down. Incompletion on 2nd down brings up a 3rd and 4. Goal to go. Taylor Lewis takes the snap, finds his man on a slant. And that's a touchdown, Bison. Ty Gilmore. Is that his first touchdown of his career? I believe it is. I believe that's Ty Gilmore's first touchdown of his career. Redshirted most of the year. Playing against Colorado last game, and now playing against the BYU Cougars. And he's got a touchdown. I know we shouldn't be looking into next season, but as I think about what we've done this season, as that wide receiver was double covered and he still just ran away from both of our defensive backs. But as we think about what we've done this season, it's quite extraordinary. Going from the FCS level, being a dynasty, going to the FBS level, getting worked by a couple of really good teams. Well, I mean, a couple marginally good teams, Gophers and the Broncos, but fighting back, winning some clutch games, beating, direct snap to the running back there. That some Gophers Dynasty shit right there, brother. But yeah, fighting all the way back to be here in the Pop-Tart Bowl, going against the number 20 team in the country and holding our own with them, right? Like that was a bad play. I thought we were going to get to the quarterback. I did an all-out blitz, and it did not work for me. But yeah, we did about as well as I expected, right? I really didn't think, especially with the low ratings that our team has, right? I didn't expect us to do a whole lot of greatness this year, but I don't know. Bowl game in year 1, not half bad. We missed out on a 5-star recruit. We'll go over recruiting. Maybe we won't, because we're gonna have like a whole off-season video about recruiting. So maybe we won't go over recruiting this episode. But yeah, we did. Oh my goodness, just another easy reception. He picked up the first. They're saying he got the first on that one. Okay, sure. But yeah, we did fine. We did well. That's my screenplay here. Sam's getting out there, and Sam's makes a stop on that running back, gaining nothing. Leo Sams, another senior, playing in his final football game, right? I imagine Leo won't be doing anything at the next level. This is just too easy. This is just way too easy what they're doing to us. And it's quite annoying, but, you know, it is what it is. 1:07 to play here in the first half. Dropped? For some reason? It was like it was in slow motion. I didn't even have anything to say because it was like it was in slow motion. Go to the back to the double A gap here, but as I was saying, yeah, next year I do have pretty high hopes. I think this Mountain West Conference is going to be in a decent amount of trouble with the Bison, right? And hopefully hopefully by year 3 we can jump to the Pac-12 or the Big 12, something like that. You know what? I'm not a college football guy, so I'm not quite sure. Can you do anything, you moron? Aaron Tyson gets just out-bodied there, and we give up an easy score. I'll tell you what, man, I am not going to miss some of the players on this defense, or at least I won't miss their skill level, right? Like Aaron Tyson, maybe he'll be okay at some point if he stops being so like poorly rated. You feel me? Maybe not. Maybe he'll just be bad forever. You're going to go in motion? Okay, so it's just not letting me snap the ball, so I just burned 10 fucking seconds because the game just decided, nope, you won't be snapping the ball here. Brings us down to 1 timeout. What a horseshit. Man, this game, dude, I'm really happy that they have so many fixes for it. Taylor Lewis steps up. Hit, still on his feet. He's going to go hurry up. Hopefully I can snap the ball here. What do you think, fellas? You think I can snap the ball? Under 20 seconds to play here. Taylor takes the snap, fires it to the left side, and that's going to be intercepted. How? How was that intercepted? Oh, because there was an animation. Look at this. He connects, like he gets his interception animation right now. So right here, this is an interception. And there's just nothing. That's technically pass interference too, by the way. He hit, you know, whatever. Mackey not allowed to animate on the ball because of this cornerback. Also able to catch it through his body, which is crazy. Really, really great play there. And then he's even able to break the tackle. So yeah, crazy play there by their cornerback, getting an animation. Animations suck, by the way. I should point that out. Madden sucks. Animations suck. Them turning this game into a Madden-like because they were, oh my goodness, yeah, just no animation there either for my cornerback. Just unable to interact with the player. They have a fucking furry as their mascot. That's cool. Yeah, nice. Using Aaron Tyson here, I hold the conservative tackle button. He doesn't react. He doesn't even know that there's a player there for him to tackle. This game is so bugged, and I don't know why, because this wasn't an animation. It was just a bad, like, man, bad interception, bad no interaction. Cougars take a 17-7 lead. They get the ball coming out of halftime. Man, I hope this isn't a blowout. I'm starting to turn pretty sour, and when I turn sour, the gameplay goes even more in the toilet. But I do feel that I'm getting pretty cheated here, so. Zach McGee just out athletic by the big fat white tight end. Sure he was. No, the game just decided. Listen, we got a freebie. Okay, we beat Colorado in Boulder, right? So like, that was nice of me. Yep, nice play here. Good lord, dude. So yeah, that was a gain of 1, by the way. Somehow, even though I read it perfectly, he just spun away from me and I wasn't allowed to tackle him, as they have unbelievable amounts of space up the middle. Yeah, this is payback. This is payback for me winning. By the way, the sliders didn't change whatsoever, right? Like, you saw it last game when we were just pummeling Colorado, and then they just had one drive where they just killed us. And on this game, it's like, oh yeah, by the way, you just suck. Yeah, all of your players, they listen. These are little kids from Fargo who got to go to Orlando, okay? They were spending their nights partying and looking at whores on the beach, all right? So, does Orlando have beaches? I feel like Orlando has beaches. I've never been. I know Miami is like the big beach town, but Orlando's got to have some nice beaches, as we have a comeback route there. Aaron Tyson allows a big reception. It does stop him for the first down. We have a 4th down here. Hey, Ahmad Petrie, how about you block this thing? Nope. 22-7, Bison trail. Coming out in our first drive in the second half, it's like, what do we even want to do, right? Like, do I want to... Oh, nice play there. Drew Bryant picking up a big bundle down the center of the field. Do I want to come out and keep running the ball with Foster, try to get him closer to that 1,000-yard mark that he's definitely not going to hit, by the way? Or do I come out throwing? Do I sit Taylor Lewis? Do I want to see Gavin again? Do I want to see Gavin McAllister out there again? Do I want to let Caleb have a couple snaps? I mean, when is the next time he's going to play in a bowl game? Ball sails over the head of White. A lot of discussion, a lot of decisions to be made, right? I think this is going to be Taylor's last drive. That's what I'm feeling right now, as he finds Gibson. That's not his name. Gilmore. As I'm going to try to hit White here, and if not, maybe right. It's going to be right. Ball goes over his head. Yeah, Taylor gets to sit down now. I imagine the Cougars just run this thing down our throat. Our run defense has been good this year, but today they've been lacking. As will be another run play, but the quarterback keeps it, and he's swarmed in the backfield. Looks like J.J. Brown was the one who got in there and made the stop. Also, how about these black unis? Black unis, golden chrome helmet, or golden, I said golden chrome. Chrome green. Green chrome, there we go. Green chrome helmets. Big stop there on 3rd down, but green chrome helmets, I think they look pretty sharp, right? Especially as the sun has set in Orlando and we're under the lights, the big lights, right? I don't think I would wear these in the daytime, but for a night game, especially outside night game, it's pretty sweet. Foster goes nowhere. Yeah, he's got 25 yards. I don't think he's getting 100 and, what did I say, 150. But it is Gavin McAllister who checks in. And he's going to find, I mean, he threw it low. Finn Jackson had to catch it at his ankles. But Finn picks up 17 yards on a little Finn Jackson special. Let's move White over there, and their entire defense shifts. Okay, well, didn't really do a whole lot of good there. Our offensive line is not able to block even an inch. And we have a 2nd and 11 coming up. And try to get the snap off before the 3rd quarter ends. And I do. It's going to be Finn Jackson. Catches another one. And that will end the 3rd. 4th quarter begins. Bison on the move here. We'll see if we can make this a 6-point game. Big hole opens up for Foster. Chris Foster takes the ball up to the 40. But we need 2 touchdowns in the next 9 minutes and 25 seconds. We need to stop them from scoring any points, which seems like the bigger task, right? Like, I feel like we can probably score. We've gotten unlucky on a couple 4th down conversions. But in all reality, this should be a 13-20 game, right? If we kick field goals, I'm saying. If JT Lloyd was able to to make those field goals when we get in range, 13 to 20. But it's, I mean, bad decisions by the coaching staff has led us to this point. The point that I'm getting at is that I believe we will be able to score. Oh, fumble. Well, never mind. Let me redact that statement. The Cougars go for 2, making it 28 to 7. The blowout is on. Cougars embarrassing us, which is fine. Again, we're not a very good team right now. Give us a couple years, all right? Unlucky on a couple 4th down conversions or bad decision making maybe. And then a fumble, right? Like those are things that just happen, and the ball is just not bouncing in our direction today. On top of that, we had those bad animations. We had bad, like, there was a number of things that were going against us today, and we were not able to overcome them as Mackey drops the ball. But still, the first season of Bison football in the FBS goes 7-6 with a bowl loss. And the loss comes against the 20th ranked team in the country, right? Like that's, I mean, there's a lot worse that could have happened this year. As we turn the ball over on 4th down. Edo Scott's got to back up just a little bit here. No rush at all. I mean, he has all day back there, right? Like that's crazy. Gonna start subbing some of our players out for backups. Not that it makes a whole lot of difference, but I just kind of want to get some of the younger kids out there, see how they're feeling. Hey, we forced a field goal. I wasn't even paying attention. I was just kind of sitting here letting the game happen, just ready to get on the plane back to Fargo, and we actually defense comes up with a stop, 31 to 7. And I just noticed a little Pop-Tart dude. Look at that, a little Pop-Tart dude sitting back there in the end zone. How cute. How adorable. Foster picked up 4 on 1st down. 3 minutes, 45 seconds to go. Caleb Hoffner checks in the game. We'll see if the little lefty is able to make some plays for us here. Kind of an exciting player. He'll not sure if he's coming back next year or not. I don't know what his transfer probability is. Is that right? Transfer probability? Something like that. But yeah, we'll be enjoying. Yeah, you know, whatever. I'm not too worried about it. See, again, there's just comes a point where you just gotta like accept the game, right? It's 31-7. We just didn't show up to play, right? Bad animations, fumbles, not catching the ball. Like, what are you gonna do? Mackey makes a crazy hard reception. Don't know how he hung on to that one, but whatever. Yeah, what are you going to do, right, when you get into these spots? You just got to take your medicine. This is a better team that we're playing today. Mormon showed up to play. Bison did not. That's just kind of how it goes. As Caleb hits Gilmore. And I almost called him Gillum again. Gilmore picks up a 1st down. See, the future is bright though. That's what I should do. I should talk about how great the future is going to be with oh my goodness. Hoffner just spun around and fumbles the ball again. Oh my goodness. Backup quarterback puts it on the ground. And we're going to call a timeout, and hopefully they just kneel the ball. Like that's what I'm hoping they do here. No, they're gonna come out. Okay, well. Direct snap to the running back, up the middle. Stop for a 1-yard gain. They're not kneeling the ball, and that's very annoying. I wish the game logic would realize how bad things are. And it's a quarterback keeper. Jake picks up 6 yards. Hey, I remembered his name. I'm pretty happy that I remember the kid's name. 23 seconds to play. Jake calls for the snap, hands it off up the middle, and let's call it. Let's do something silly. We force a punt. We get the ball back, just because I wanted the last play of the season to be a Chris Foster run, and he does pick up the 1st down, spins his way to 61 yards, and the game is over. Pop-Tart Bowl does not go the way of the Bison. 31-7. Look at that little dude. Dreams really do come true. You're not as good as your cinnamon brother, by the way. If you were sitting there and a cinnamon was sitting there, I would pick the cinnamon 10 times out of 10. Yeah, get the hell out of here. Oh, he's going into the toaster. That's terrifying. That's I don't like that. I don't like 90% completion out of their percentage out of their quarterback. Good job. Kind of a disappointing way to end the season here, but you know what? We kind of expected it to be that way. 10 of 17, Taylor Lewis, a touchdown and a pick. Senior, have a good day with your car salesman job, probably. 6 of 10 goes Gavin McAllister with 75 yards. Not bad. We'll see you next year, hopefully. The freshman Hoffner goes 5 of 6, 28 yards. 1 of 1, Nathan John, punter, converted that big 4th down. 15 rushes, 61 yards for Chris Foster. He will be over 900 yards on the season, which is not half bad for a 71 overall. No other rushing news to speak of. 5 receptions, 46 yards for Myron Wright. 3 receptions, 18 yards for Mackey, who had a number of drops, but they're not registering for some reason. Gilmore, 3 for 19 and a touchdown, the lone passing touchdown. Defensively, 1 sack for Josh Blue, no interceptions. 2 tackles for loss for Josh Blue, 10 tackles for Darren Floyd, leading the team. And your NDSU Bison end their season on a loss. The second blowout of the season, the first one came week 3 against Boise State, 34-7. So we'll leave it off there. Let's take a look at job offers. I'm not going to accept any of these, but oh hey, you guys want to go coach Minnesota's offensive? Yeah, good idea. All right, I do like the subtle jab that offensive coordinator at Minnesota is a better job than head coach of NDSU. Yeah, suck it, Fargo. Anyways, oh, should I do stats? Is stats an off-season thing, or should I do that now? I don't remember how I did it last year. Let's just skip 1 week and see what happens, and then we'll jump to the off-season video. That's probably what will happen. Duke takes down Georgia, and it will be Duke Blue Devils versus the Miami Heat. I don't know, Miami Hurricanes. That's going to be your championship, the number 1 versus the number 3. Interesting game. If Duke is able to beat Miami, I will be not shocked, but I will yeah, I'll be not shocked. That will be my level of shocked is not. So we level up 1 full time. Way to go, get some more coach points. Recruit? No, motivator unlocked. Okay. Well, hey, maybe I can motivate my players to not suck. That'll be fun. Tactician, maybe I will tactile my players to not suck. I don't know, man. There's something there. I don't know what it is. And Duke does win the Natty. There you go. 19-21. Manny Diaz's Duke Blue Devils beat Miami. Unbelievable. But I guess that's the way the game goes. Anyways, guys, have a great night. I appreciate you guys watching. Thanks for the fun Season 1. Any comments I got? Appreciate them all. Have a great night, and God bless.